Welcome back to Play Earn Crypto with your host Dr. Maslesa, and today we will be looking at how you can essentially start playing and earning on EV.io for absolutely free. If you haven't yet seen our prior video on what is EV.io, we would highly suggest and recommend for you to watch that video first. A scholarship is when a player owns multiple in-game NFTs. In the example of EV.io, it's either character skins or weapon skins. Now, you are able to enlist these unused NFTs, either a weapon or a skin, for other players to come on board and of course maximize your earnings potential. Since players can only use 2 in-game NFTs at any point in given time, essentially collectors with large collections can lend out and offer scholarships for their unused assets, as a result maximizing the earnings potential as we mentioned. But on the contrary, in exchange for the scholars, they are able to play for absolutely free and at the same time get a percentage cut of the in-game earnings during their gameplay. The profit split between the NFT owner, also known as the manager, and the scholar is in accordance to a pre-agreed ratio, which usually lies in around a 50-50 split, or in some cases a 60-40 split in favor of the NFT owner. Now, as of this moment of making this video, the E to Solana conversion is essentially around 10,000 E for $5 worth of Solana. So the earnings potential at the moment through the scholarship scheme on EV.io is pretty conservative. But if you remember from our first video on EV.io, as we said, as the game progresses from the alpha to the beta and the final release stage of the game, we should be expecting and should be seeing much larger numbers of sponsorship supporting the EV.io game. And essentially this will be also reflected on a positive change on the earnings potential. Now, if this whole scholarship thing sounds very interesting to you and you're eager to try it out for yourself, well then the easiest way for you to get yourself a scholarship on EV.io is by joining their official Discord channel and following their Twitter page. You'll find both of the links to both mediums in the description section down below. It's super easy to become a manager and essentially offer scholarships to other players. How you do so is simply visiting ev.io/lend, and from there make sure that your wallet is connected and opened. You will see your full list of NFT items that you own, and of course you will be able to allocate them to a chosen scholar by inputting their in-game account handle, and of course choosing the profit split ratio which you chose between your scholar and yourself. From then on, you click confirm and voila, you are all done. Now, vetting is an extremely important part of the process when choosing your chosen scholars that you want to allocate your assets to. There's 3 particular things that you should be paying attention and asking any applicant that wants to become your scholar. The first one is experience. So, have they got any gaming experience, and specifically what is their experience and know-how in the play to earn space? The second aspect you should be looking at is a reliable internet connection. Now, this is extremely important that your scholar has a high quality and high speed internet connection in order giving them the full capabilities and essentially the best playing environment in order to maximize their profit earnings. And the third question you should be asking your potential future scholars is what type of devices are they using? Now, you can tell a lot by a player's essentially status and professionalism by the equipment that they are using. Even though this might be a little bit of a sensitive question, but hey, it doesn't hurt to ask. Now, one additional thing we would recommend is, of course, creating your own separate Discord group for all of your scholars so you can have a direct line of communication. Now, final thing to mention on this section is that if at any point in time you want to terminate the scholarship, you simply visit ev.io/lend, and of course you can cancel and terminate any given scholarship at any time. And the most beautiful thing is there is no digital signature requirement. And that, of course, for those of you who are, of course, experienced in the space, is you are saving and not paying any gas fees, which is a big wow factor and a big thumbs up for the EV.io team. Now, if you have any tips or experiences in being an actual scholar in the play to earn space, then definitely make sure to drop some of that wisdom in the comment section down below and help other people who are interested in getting more involved in this space. Thanks again for checking in with us today. We hope you enjoyed today's video and hopefully learned something new about scholarships and EV.io. And if you're interested in keeping up with the scholarship theme, then definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, as our next video will be taking a deep dive into the scholarship concept and exploring this further. Now have a great evening or morning wherever you are, and until next time.